Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Lojak. He's Mike Brenner. We are the odds couple. It's week 8 in college football. We are talking with the always interesting, always entertaining Jeff from BMOCWins.com. And right now we're going to cover TCU in West Virginia. And now, Mike Brenner, this is another one of those goddammit games that it's in the other way because, the goddammit games are the games where you think you have a lean, you wait a little bit, and then you come back and the line's moved in your favor, but you missed the line. This one, I saw this line. I was like, you know what? I think I like TCU here. I was like, you know what? I'm going to jump on it at 4.5. Then I go away, come back, now 5.5 or 6. God damn it. Wrong. If I had waited, I could have gotten 5.5 or 6. But I don't know. Look, West Virginia blasted Texas Tech. That was an impressive performance. TCU, though, they're 1-5 against the spread. Obviously, it's a bit of a down year for them, but I'm wondering if maybe the market is overreacting a little bit to TCU's relative struggles. I don't know. It's 5.5 or 6 right now. The Greek is hanging 5, which is interesting. The Greek appears to be leaning TCU. I think I'm still liking TCU. The line movement concerns me. Mike Brenner, do you have any insights onto this?
Well, it's a game I'm going to stay off of. I looked into it because I was siding West Virginia until I looked a little deeper. And you know what? Something tells me TCU, who has definitely been underachieving, they're due for a breakout because that wasn't too long ago. This was a damn good team, putting up big numbers and putting a lot of fear in opponents. So, I mean, are they that bad? Is it injury I don't know. But West Virginia at home, something tells me because last week they did look damn good.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to hearing what Jeff has to say about this one.
Jeff from BMOCWins.com. I gave this officially on my permanent record. I jumped on TCU at plus 4.5. Now it's 5.5 or 6.
Damn it.
What do you have to say about this line, Jeff?
Yeah, Mike, I think TCU is just bad. This is a bad football team. Look, when have they impressed anyone this year? I mean, this is a horrible matchup for TCU. Horrible. I mean, they had to battle to come back with a win over Kansas, a game in which they gave up 348 passing yards to that team who we all know is wretched. Now they got to face on the road. You got to go into Morgantown and face a West Virginia team. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, this is a very good football team going forward. They're really good offensively. They can score points. They love to throw and wing it around. And defensively in the Big 12, they are as good as it gets. Very rarely do you find a good defensive team in this conference. But you look at what they did last week, held Texas Tech to 17 points. That's pretty impressive, to be honest. And, they went on the road and did it. They're just kind of like a complete team, if you ask me. I love their quarterback. He's a veteran. I think they're pretty well coached. And defensively, they are really impressive. I just think TCU, I don't think they're very good. I mean, what have they done this year that's impressive? I mean, you give up 52 points to Oklahoma. You almost lost to South Dakota State, gave up 41 points in that game. I just think this is a really bad spot for them. And Kenny Hill, to me, is a waste. I mean, he didn't do anything at Texas A&M, didn't do anything there. Now he's at TCU. He's been extremely inaccurate, and he's thrown 5 interceptions in 3 games. I'm just not into TCU. I don't think they're in a good spot here, and I think they actually get crushed in this game. I think they lose by 2 touchdowns plus.
Yeah. Well, that is how the initial line movement. That's how the initial line movement has gone. You know what, Mike Brenner? I might be on the wrong side of this one.
Yeah, you might want to pull off of that one.
I
was looking into West Virginia.
Yeah.
You know what?
No,
this
they're
team,
good.
they're quietly good.
Yes.
They're quietly great. They're not getting all the love from the books, but I think after this week, you're going to see a difference in that. And you know what? I have to agree with Jeff. This team hasn't done anything, TCU, this year to impress, and it's just such a far cry from what they have done. It's one of the big shockers this year, as far as I'm concerned, with underachieving.
Yeah. What do you think, Jeff?
Mark my words, they will win the Big 12. This is the best team in the Big 12, I think. They have a really tough their stadium's tough to go into and play there. I just think they're really complete. And they play defense. I think this is a really bad matchup for TCU, honestly.
All right. Okay. Well, I'll look into this more later on in the week and decide if I want to take it back because now the line's moved against me. So now if I take it back, there's a slight chance of getting a middle, and that's what you want. Sometimes it's better. Sometimes it's better just to eat the loss as opposed to trying to hedge out of a line that's moved against you. But we'll see how it turns out. I will definitely do more researh. But Jeff from BMOCWins.com.
Hey, Peter?
Yeah.
I hate to do this, and I don't like to ever do it, but I know you did the Oregon video already. Do you have anything on that total, real quick? I don't know if you'll
you mean the Oregon California game?
Sorry. Yep.
Oh, I mean, look, the obvious thought was over, and it's 87.5. The question is that too high? Probably not.
I don't think either. I just thought I'd get your opinion real quick.
Yeah,
I don't mean to-
listen, I didn't bet it yet, and the line also hasn't moved yet. And my sense is that it's such a high total that if any sharp action comes in, they'll just automatically come in on the under. But I think probably the over is a decent play, not necessarily a great play, but probably a decent play.
I know
you're
one
right.
thing you're asking the right man about totals for
that's
college
right,
football. That's for
right,
damn
that's
sure.
right. All right, Jeff from BMOCWins.com, like in West Virginia right now, it's 5.5 or 6. The Greek is hanging 5, so we will credit Jeff with West Virginia -5. Jeff from BMOCWins.com. Thanks as always.
Thanks, Jeff.
Do your research before you bet. Check out our ratings guide to see which books have the best ratings and sign-up bonuses. Open up several accounts and shop for lines at SBRodds.com. Always be ahead of the game.